Welcome to another episode of LEGO Worlds. And in today's episode, we are going to show two new showcases that has just recently come out. Sorry I haven't been on this weekend. I've been a little busy with some other things.
In a LEGO world.
And the showcases I'm about to show are very, very interesting showcases. I kind of like them in terms of what they had. So while I'm waiting for this to load up, it's been an interesting week this week. This week's actually Shark Week, and Sci-Fi's got this Shark Marathon going on. So I've been watching that while doing other things. And I went to the store today to see if I can get something, but found out it was too expensive for right now. I'll see if I can get a cheaper one when the cheaper ones come out. But for right now, that's video. One or two videos are on hold. So here I'm letting the building models load in. And it makes me wonder if we'll be getting any other showcases related to this space theme. They gave us two new face plates with two new vehicles as the showcase, and some interesting things I liked about this faceplate. So we're going to just jump into it. This ain't gonna be a long video. So the first one I'm going to do is the Space Scooter Base. Is what they're calling it. And I noticed there's a treasure chest here, but it's not discoverable. And that's got me intrigued what that is. So let's just have a look around. It seems we already have everything on this, except for the vehicle itself, which is the space scooter itself. So yeah, that's the only new thing out of it. Plus, you get in the base for it. So yeah, I hit the treasure chest and look at all those studs. Oh wow. That's a lot of studs. That's worth it. And I was curious about the other faceplate, which is the mineral detector base. I was going to try and line it up, but because I have it the way I have it, I'm just going to put it a little bit slightly above the other one. And there's another treasure chest. And the only thing we don't have, of course, is the vehicle itself, which is the mineral detector. Which is very interesting, but yeah, I will take the chest. The chest gives a lot of studs. So let's take a look at this mineral detector. This looks like a cool vehicle. It's got these detectors on it, like suction cups that have pulsating green light that goes around in circles. And I have flames coming out of my vehicle. But it lays down road, it says. And I was curious what type of road it lays down. And it's got this glowy road type coming out of it, and it's very interesting what type of road this is supposed to be. If it's supposed to be a painted road or just a road glow like a glow in dark type road. So yeah, I turned it off just to see how the vehicle handles. Which the vehicle handles pretty good. And it has a horn, which is pretty nice. So that's an interesting vehicle. So now let's take a look at this space scooter, which has the ability to fire, has a horn, and you can also steer it. But the only downside with this one, I think, is it doesn't have the ability to fly like a plane or anything. I think it's just that. It's just a scooter like a car vehicle. So they're both in my vehicle section. I had to go look them up to see where they're at. There's a space scooter, which costs 10,000 studs, and the mineral detector that costs 10,000 studs. So yeah, these are pretty cool vehicles. I would say so myself. Not much of a showcase. I mean, you're getting I think you're getting 2 new bases, and you're getting 2 vehicles, so it's not a bad showcase. I think it would have been better if they added a little bit more to it that we could have gotten, but who knows, they might have better stuff down the line. And I can't wait to see what's coming out next. I mean, this came up on me. I didn't know anything about this one. So yeah, I was kind of surprised. So these were pretty interesting vehicles and stuff that I can use in my space builds. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll be happy to answer them. As of right now, I'm not sure how many videos will be going up. It all depends on my internet right now. So, you just gotta bear with me at this point. I just took 2 days off from putting videos up because I'm having a thing with the internet, so hopefully I'll get it fixed. I'm not sure. And I'll see you guys in the next LEGO Worlds episode. So while I'm waiting for this to load up, it's been an interesting week this week. This week's actually Shark Week, and Sci-Fi's got this Shark Marathon going on. So I've been watching that while doing other things. Welcome to another episode of LEGO Worlds. And today's episode we are going to show 2 new showcases that has just recently come out. Sorry I haven't been on this weekend. I've been a little busy with some other things.
In a LEGO world.
And the showcases I'm about to show are very, very interesting showcases. I kind of like them in terms of what they had. And I went to the store today to see if I can get something, but found out it was too expensive for right now. I'll see if I can get a cheaper one when the cheaper ones come out. But for right now, that's video. One or 2 videos are on hold. So here I'm letting the building models load in. And it makes me wonder if we'll be getting any other showcases related to this space theme.